Hola, ¿cómo están ustedes? Hi guys. Acabo de despertarme de una siesta, so I was like, let me do it live because I've been wanting to do it for like 2 days, but I, I don't know. I was on reserve for work. Estoy bien, creo que Paul. So, bueno, pues me tuvieron en reserva de por 2 días, tú sabes, así que yo, bueno, tuve que estar en casa, pero yo estaba editando un video sobre la estructura de oraciones en español, the sentence Spanish structure series that I'm working on for you guys. ¿Qué lo que RT Thompson? ¿Qué lo que Renee? ¿Todo bien con ustedes? Bueno, you guys have any Spanish questions or si tú estás aprendiendo inglés y si me quieren hacer preguntas, estoy aquí para contestarlas, tú sabes. No hay nada interesante pasando por aquí. So, creo que Gamer Tag Guy, ¿cómo tú estás? Harlem G, de nuevo, ¿qué es lo que mano? Todo bien. You're learning on your own, Nicholas. How are you learning? I'm always interested in how people are learning. Ramón, ¿qué es lo que mano? Oh, tú eres de RD. Yo estuve ahí hace 2 días, no, hace 3 días. Yo fui a Punta Cana, pero solamente fui al aeropuerto y ya, y después me fui para la casa porque no me permitieron quedar. Bueno, are you living in California, Sierra? That's awesome. I never heard of a Cuban in California. I mean, I'm sure there are there, but I just never heard of it. That's interesting. Shayla, how do I like being a flight attendant? Actually, I'm about to. Okay. Question for you guys. I have a podcast. Should I put it on YouTube or should I just put it on my website? I have a podcast talking about what it's like being a flight attendant, and I was going to do an actual YouTube, like kind of like a funny video talking about my experience as a flight attendant. So yeah, but I really like it. I like it a lot. Joseph, ¿qué es lo que? Life with la Set TV, ¿qué es lo que contigo? Awesome, got them. No, I don't know other languages. Yo no sé hablar otro idioma, pero yo hice una encuesta en Instagram y yo le pregunté a todo el mundo cuál idioma debería de aprender y me dijeron, pues no cuál idioma, pero yo quiero aprender o italiano o portugués. Así que yo le pregunté a todo el mundo cuál de los dos debo aprender y me dijeron portugués. Así que yo voy a estar aprendiendo portugués muy pronto. I'm gonna be learning Portuguese, guys. I'm gonna document it on my channel so that you guys can see like all the methods that I talk about, you guys too, or talk to you guys about, all those methods to use. So I'm gonna be documenting, like I think one video a week. Here's my plan. I'm gonna do a video in Spanish, a video in English, and then a video of me learning Portuguese, like once, all of those once a week, and then maybe some other stuff in between there, like a podcast or whatever. Maybe some other live videos too. But yeah, Nicholas, you're learning from YouTube. That's where I started learning my Portuguese from. I have to go to the bookstore tomorrow to buy a book, a grammar book and stuff. Y Iron Reyes, ¿qué es lo que mano? Ramón, tú eres del Cibao, así que tú hablas con la I. Dime, tú hablas con la I, como tú sabes, en vez de decir mi amor, tú dices mi amor, cosas así. Duolingo app to learn. Do you think it's a good way to learn? I mean, Duolingo, I don't like Duolingo. It's good for practice, but to learn, no, I don't really like it very much. The difference between saber and pensar. Well, I mean, they're two different words. Saber is to know, pensar is to think. Now, if you guys see the difference between side, will be a different thing. But I'm gonna do a video about that too. Harlem G, Jacob, YouTube. Are you guys seeing the You Learn Languages on YouTube? Anton Fleary. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it, man. I really tried to be very helpful, do the YouTube thing. Oh, never mind. I know you guys talking about YouTube. Sorry, I forgot what I even asked. Yeah, so I'll put the podcast on YouTube. I'll probably put up tonight. I wanted to put my Spanish sentence structure like the first video because it's gonna be a whole series. I was gonna put that video up tonight, but I have well, I started off with like 50 minutes worth of footage, and now what's it called? I have to get it down to like less than 20 minutes. I don't have to, but that's my goal. I want to get it to less than 20 minutes. So right now I'm at like 35 minutes, and I have so much to cut and so much to because I got to put the words on the screen and everything. So it's taking me forever. So I'll put the podcast on the channel tonight then, so you guys can hear. It's about 20 minutes long. Did you use ANU? What's ANU? I'm sorry, language lover. I'm not sure what ANU is. ANU. I'm not sure. Mandarín, yo lo estaba aprendiendo, pero es que no me apasiona. Yo no puedo aprender un idioma si no me apasiona. So, dejé de aprender mandarín, dejé de aprender hebreo, pero me gusta mucho el italiano y el portugués, así que es por eso que voy a aprender esos dos idiomas. So you're a flight attendant too for what airline? Typically Dominican Spanish is difficult. But it's a difficult language. How are you able to speak it fluently? How long did it take you? I don't know. I didn't see Dominican as difficult. But by the time I started learning Dominican Spanish, I already knew like neutral Spanish. So like all I had to do was just learn the characteristics and learn the slang, which I'm still learning slang. I learn new words like every day. I have a book that I'm reading. It's from a Dominican author and actually has a lot of Dominican words in there that I'm learning about. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, as far as how long did it take, I mean, like I said, I don't consider myself being done learning Dominican Spanish. I'm always learning something. But you just gotta get into it. Eddie, muchas gracias, amado. Oh, this is my song. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear my music. I got some bachata playing in the background because I love bachata. The song is what is the song called? Amor de Locos by Luis Miguel de la Margue. It's like my favorite song in bachata. Anyways, but yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Latino or not. If you know Spanish, you know Spanish. It's all good. It's all fun. So everyone can keep better in their language because they're using language apps when learning Spanish. No, I didn't use any apps because back then apps weren't a thing. We still have flip phones. So so no, I didn't use any language apps. Those are fairly new. I'm old. I'm 26. La jerga dominicana. La jerga bien fácil. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. Creer and pensar. Creer is more like to believe something, where pensar is more like to think something. That's the basic thing. I can go into a whole thing about it, but that would be a whole thing. Okay, Joseph, I'm guessing. Have you started learning Portuguese? I started learning a little bit of Portuguese. Sorry, Tyler Jones. I started learning a little bit of Portuguese, but not like I have to step it up. That's why I'm gonna document it, so that way I'll have something to look forward to while learning. Que legal, minha língua predileta. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know, but I'm guessing this is how cool my first language, my native language, maybe, I don't know. Right, Joseph? Like interchangeability. Okay, I'm not sure what that question means. Kai, I can't type Kai. Interchangeability. Oh, you talking about with creer and pensar? Yeah, like I said, creer is more so like stuff that you believe, whereas pensar is more so like just a thought. So like that's why they have the word creencias. Las creencias. What are your beliefs? Tus creencias. It comes from the verb creer. to believe, to think. Preguntar y dudar, those are two different things too. Preguntar is like to ask a question, dudar is to doubt. Oh, Jairón, tú puedes escuchar la bachata mía. Mira, a mí me encanta la bachata. Yo quisiera ir a bailar esta noche, pero no puedo. Es un maíz. No sé de qué habla, Ramón. Do I watch Amy Gonzalez? Yeah, we're friends on Instagram and we talk from time to time. Me encantaría hacer un video con ella. I would love to do a video with her. But I don't watch her videos very much because I like my videos to be original and I don't really want to be influenced by other YouTubers' videos. So I may watch, from time to time to show support, and she does the same to me, but I don't really do that too much. I learned Spanish through penciler tutors, Spanish groups, and workbooks. I'm a mainline carrier. Yeah, but like mainline carrier, but for which one? My uncle, like for example, my uncle works for United, and I think that how you're learning Spanish is awesome. I really like that you have Spanish groups and workbooks in there because those are really important. And like the workbooks will get you the foundation, and the Spanish groups will get you the kind of like native, vocabulary, things like that. Elis Cruz, ¿qué es lo que contigo? Me acuerdo de ti. Como tú. Do I approve of Google Translate? Oh no, 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 no. Google Translate is so not accurate. I've been learning Spanish for about 5 months now and can't speak and understand pretty well, but feel like I've hit a wall and don't know how to learn anymore. Any tips? This, of course, everybody hits that plateau. Everybody hits that plateau where they feel like they can't learn anymore. And what do? First of all, up your skills. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I lost my thought. Mira, ¿por qué tú me estás llamando? No me estás llamando, no me estás llamando. Okay. Sorry. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Hold on, let me read the question again. Oh yeah. Anyway, advanced people they lose their fundamentals. Like they think, oh yeah, I have this down pat, and then they lose it. They don't stick with it, and then they start making simple mistakes. So I would say brush up on your fundamentals first, and then try to learn something new. But I think that what you may be missing, because if you've only been learning for 5 months, that's not a long time, man. So what you need to do is have some kind of structure. Like what is your format for learning? Do you have a syllabus? Did you create your own syllabus, or did you find one online to kind of guide you through the Spanish language? Do you have a grammar workbook? All these things will help you to not hit that wall. Because at 5 months, I don't think you should be hitting a wall yet. Maybe that happened to me after maybe like 2 years, and then I was like, nah, I gotta push past this, and I just started to just talk all the time in Spanish. Tú vas a pasar algunos días en República Dominicana. Eso está chévere, la sed. Yo quiero hacerlo también, pero yo tuve la oportunidad de quedarme allá en Punta Cana, pero la tripulación mía no quería quedarse, así que tuvimos que volver a Miami. I was so mad. I'm like, you guys are kidding me. This is like the only chance, not the only chance, but what if it was my only chance to stay in Punta Cana, get away, because they wanted to come back to Miami. La Precious, ¿qué es lo que contigo? ¿Cómo tú estás? Yo estoy bien. Tienes que escuchar bachata by Romeo, merengue, Omega. Tú sabes lo que no entiendo yo, Ramón. Es por qué es famoso Omega el Fuego. El tipo no canta. Es como si estuviera hablando. Cuando canta, está hablando. No tiene voz bonito. Tiene una voz única, sí, yo puedo decir eso, pero no sé. I love el show de Carlos Durán. It's like my favorite show. Just me. Hola. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Yo no estoy de acuerdo contigo, pero muchas gracias. Who's CJ? I'm so confused. I was in Spain last month and couldn't understand much. So, yep, I haven't been to Spain. I haven't been to Europe at all. but I would like to go because I like history. Yo quiero ver los edificios, todo eso. Yes. What's it called? La Precious. Yes. I chose to speak with that accent. I like that accent a lot, so I learned it. Senki Penki el otro día. Me gusta esa película, Lady J. I like Senki Penki. Me gusta Fausto Mata. Es uno de mis comediantes preferidos, de verdad. Pues uno de los dominicanos que me gusta. Pero también me gusta Peter Albeiro, es colombiano, y Dani Rovira, que es español. Si a ti te gusta la película Senki Penki, tú tienes que ver la película Dominiqueño. Es like demasiado gracioso. Si puedo cocinar la comida latina, que sí, a mí me encanta cocinar la comida latina, como mofongo, mangú, arroz puertorriqueño, arroz amarillo. Yo soy bien, así que yo no cocino mucho. Me encantan las arepas colombianas, las arepas venezolanas también. So yeah, Greg Willie, I'm still full throttle. That's a great way to be, man. That's a great way to be. Keep it up though. That's the thing. You want to keep that going the whole time. The main thing for learning Spanish or any language is consistency. A lot of people, I read my comments and they're like, I've been studying on and off for 2 years. Well, that's kind of why you're stuck because you've been on and off. You got to be 100% like through the whole time. Tú pareces un primo mío. Muchos me dicen que parezco a unos primos de verdad de ellos. No, tú sabes lo que me dicen, que yo me parezco a el doctor Nastra. I'm like, no, no me parezco a ese tipo, no me digan eso. Brenda, ¿qué es lo que contigo? Pero no como tuyo, sin embargo, todo está bien. Tyler Jones, mira, tú estás aprendiendo portugués. Um, I think that, well, I don't know. I'm not sure how well your Spanish is, but I'm learning Portuguese from Spanish. If I'm going to learn any language, I'm not going to learn it from English because I know I'm not going to lose my English. I'm not going to lose my, sorry, I had a Sprite. I forgot that I even had a Sprite and I can't find it. But I'm never going to learn a language from my native language. I'm always going to learn it from another language. Most likely, I'm going to learn all my languages from Spanish just because it's my favorite language anyways. So, yeah. Mira, pero como que me parezco más dominicano que tú, Yaron. Yeah, Google Translate sucks. Don't use Google Translate. Use Lingue.com. Use Word Reference. Go to the forums in Word Reference. Even use sometimes Spanish Dict. But I'll say the best one is Lingue.com. Ooh, Lizette, do you know my uncle? His name is Jonathan Stewart. He works for United. Yeah, I know what Senki Pinky means. I don't know if a lot of people know what it means. I think Google Translate can be fine for like one word, guys, but for like phrases and I mean, sometimes even words, it's just bad. It gives you the wrong one because you got to think words in Spanish. There are like several words that mean one thing, you know, and they have well, that's not. I didn't explain that correctly. So let's say, for example, somebody asked earlier about creer. Creer can mean to believe or it can mean to think. So if you type in to think in the Google Translator, it might give you pensar, but you might want to say creer in your sentence. So, that's why I don't like Google Translate. It doesn't really give you an explanation of that stuff. Oh, so you need subtítulos, Lady J. You need subtítulos. You need subtitles when you watch a movie. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. On Gotham? No, I don't listen to Calle 13. I used to when I was like in sixth grade. Um, where they had songs like Atrévete, te. That song? I really like the song. And then he had a song with like Julio Botio. I think it's called like what, Chulin Kulin Kun Fly. Like, back in that era I used to listen, but nowadays I listen to more bachata and like traditional music. Some Latin trap, some reggaeton, but mostly bachata. Hace tiempo no sabía de usted. Sí, yo fui a visitar a mis hijas en Illinois y yo he estado trabajando un chin haciendo video para ustedes, pero me cuesta mucho editarlos todos, así que si yo sigo trabajando, disculpe, pero es por eso que decidí hacer este video live por un ratito, porque después de eso me voy. Yo quiero lavarme la ropa y salir de la casa por un rato, pero sí, estoy aquí de nuevo. Aprendí mucho de usted. Emperor Marvin, thanks man. I hope you learn a lot more. Espero que aprenda mucho más de mí, de verdad, porque tengo muchos videos que voy a estar subiendo muy pronto. Gracias por el apoyo, mano. Sí, Harlem G, pero yo hago mi mofongo un poco diferente. Mi mofongo es como, porque el cerdo, en vez de usar cerdo para machacarlo, yo uso croutons de ajo y queso. Eso es lo que me agrega un poquito de sabor, tú sabes. ¿Qué tan difícil fue para mí aprender español? No fue difícil para mí aprender español de verdad. Um, Fue algo muy natural, honestamente. Primeramente, a mí me gusta hablar muy rápido. Yo hablo muy rápido cuando hablo inglés. Cada vez que llamo a mi abuelita, me dice, Ricky, pero tú tienes que hablar más despacio porque tú estás hablando demasiado rápido. And I'm like, I'm trying to talk slow, I'm sorry. But like, it just doesn't work out for me. I have to really think about what I'm saying if I want to talk slow. Pero cuando hablo español, yo puedo hablar 1000 palabras por minuto y nadie se queja. So I love it, you know. I do. So, but to learn everything, it really came natural. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like, not that I already knew it, but I felt like I already knew it. I don't know. I don't know. It's really weird to explain. That's awesome. You have to use Spanish at work, Greg. I use it all the time at work. My Cuban flights and my Punta Cana flights. I think tomorrow, no, Saturday, I have a Punta Cana and Puerto Rico flight. I'll be using it there too. Crystal Miles, no problem, no problem. Yeah, the main thing is, yeah, you would have to do something everyday Spanish related. It doesn't have to be all day, but you should do something every day that's Spanish related. That's gonna make you better. That's how you're gonna keep staying consistent. Because once you start, taking a week off, 2 weeks off, then it's gonna be kind of hard. Where do you look up new words? Greg Willie, did you check out not my last video, but the video where I talked about how to stop thinking in English? I gave 3 sites there. You can check in the description. Lingue.com, wordreference.com, and SpanishDicts.com. Check those out. Ramón, yo no me parezco a ese tipo. Yo no soy el doctor. Mira, no, yo canté una canción en mi Instagram y Luis Vargas me hizo un repost y todo el mundo estaba diciendo que me parecía Doctor Nastra. I'm like, no, like, no me digan eso. Yo soy más bonito. Um, mi amigo me dijo que no necesito enfocar en eso ahora, pero necesito aprender. Yeah, Lady J, your friend, tiene razón. Um, Tú puedes aprender el acento dominicano si tú estás aprendiendo español, pero no enfoques tanto en el vocablo del dominicano. Puedes, tú sabes, aprenderlo poquito a poquito, Lady J, pero no tanto, porque tú tienes que aprender lo básico primero y después puedes cambiar español, tú sabes. Yo tengo el verdadero flow, tú sabes. Yo soy bachatero, por eso. Ok, de acuerdo. I don't know. Something about the Dominican culture. I've only been there, passing, but I just love it. Um, how do you stop slipping into the American accent? You have to really like understand how things are pronounced in Spanish. So even if I don't talk in my Dominican accent, let's say I don't know, I'll try to explain it in Spanish, even though you might not understand. Then I'll explain it in English because I'm gonna try to use my neutral accent. It's really hard for me to use neutral accent. So ahora mismo yo estoy hablando en mi acento neutral. Este, Estoy pronunciando todas las S y todo eso, pero no estoy hablando como americano, porque lo que estoy haciendo yo es hablando con el alfabeto en español. So like, Spanish alphabet when you're talking in Spanish. Most of it comes down to vowels. Your vowels, you only have five vowel sounds anyway, so it shouldn't be that hard. A, E, I, O, U. That's a big mistake that a lot of Americans make when they're speaking Spanish. If they, want to lose their accent, you get rid of that, and you change your vowel sounds, and what called? You change your vowel sounds, and that'll change your words, your pronunciation drastically. After that, slight things like after roll your R's. When you have a double R, roll those harder. It's just certain little pronunciation things. If you haven't checked out my Spanish pronunciation series, then check that out. That'll show you how to lose your accent in Spanish. It really just takes practice, but you have to know how to pronounce everything, how to pronounce all the letters first. Necesito dejar de dembow. Tú no tienes que dejar el dembow. Yo aprendí con reggaetón y yo no sabía lo que decían esos reggaetoneros, pero yo todavía estaba cantando la letra y todo eso. So you don't have to stop listening to dembow, It's cool to do. You can still learn the words, but it's definitely important to know the basics, the fundamentals. I'm still trying to explain to my grandma the different accents and culture in Latin America. She thinks Spanish is the same everywhere. Greg, I know what you mean. Every time that my mom tags me on a post on Facebook or Instagram, it's something Mexican, and I'm like, Mom, I don't even like really celebrate the Mexican culture. Like I think, well, here's where she gets it from. When I was little, I used to love Mexico. Like I had Mexico shoes, like the soccer shoes. They were green, red, and white, and they said Mexico on them. I had indoor soccer shoes like that. I had Mexico jerseys, like everything. So I think that she doesn't realize that I expanded my horizons and moved on to Caribbean Spanish, like Puerto Rico, Dominican, Cuban stuff. So she's always references Mexico stuff to me as opposed to Dominican stuff or Puerto Rican or whatever, even Colombian, because she knows my uncle's Colombian. Never even Colombian references. It's always Mexican stuff. I'm like, Mom, I don't even listen to Mexican music anymore. So I don't know. A lot of Americans think that way. It's either you're Spanish or you're Mexican. That's all that exists to them. ¿Dónde te encuentras? Me parece un hotel barato en México. No, yo estoy en mi casa y es muy caro. Estoy en mi apartamento, es muy caro vivir acá en Miami. Yo estoy en South Beach. Pero me voy a mudar en 2 días a otro lugar en una isla. Yo te sugiero que aprenda el slang dominicano y luego lo más difícil. Sí, eso puede ser. Eso sí puede ser. Yeah, you have a long way to go, Greg, but it's okay. Don't even think about it like that. Just keep learning. Just keep learning, keep going forward. Tú tienes que conocer. You have to know. You have to meet my uncle. That he's like hilarious. He tells. Okay, my uncle. So like, I want to do a DNA test, guys. You know that 23andMe, that thing. I want to do that test to see where we're from. But anyways, my uncle, because my grandpa is something other than just regular African American. My uncle looks different. Like he looks. I don't know how to explain it. He has really curly hair, really loose curly hair. He's like lighter skin and like my grandpa, but he's a little darker than my grandpa. But he tells everybody we're Dominican, and I'm like, dude, stop doing that. Like you're lying. But he still does it anyways. So anyways, you have to meet my uncle, Lisette. He's funny, but he'll tell you, oh yeah, we're Dominican, but we're not. Don't listen to him if you ever meet him. Mofongo con croutons. Yeah, no, it's really good. A mí me encanta. Y después he hecho caldo de pollo y es muy rico. Latino de corazón. Sí, se puede decir, se puede decir. Yeah, that's perfect. When you're flying with Spanish speakers, you ask them to speak in Spanish. That's perfect. I love my Spanish speaking flights. I did an English flight in Spanish like I usually do, and I couldn't talk to the passengers in Spanish, and I'm like, like that's why I don't want to do domestic flights because I don't know what happened. Anyways, I understand the Bogota and wait, checking in videos. Thank you, Twan. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, supporting the channel. Esto sabe. Medina, el presidente. Tú estás aquí conmigo. You're right. Tranquilo como Danilo, eh? I understand the Bogotan Medellin accent. Um, I like the Colombian accent a lot. They they slur a lot of their language though. They slur a lot of it, but I think it sounds really nice how they slur it. Like Cubans, it's like jumbled and mushed together, but Colombians is more like slurred smoothly. I really like that. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana, pero they slur. Yeah, eso es lo que estaba diciendo. Eso es lo que estaba diciendo Haram G, que they slur everything. I'm like, yo, habla un poco más claro. Pero yo lo entiendo, yo lo entiendo. Pero la primera vez que yo estaba hablando con un colombiano en St. Louis, me perdí, no sabía nada de lo que estaba diciendo. I'm like, what? Okay, you're gonna have to like clear that up. Do you have Spanish? A video? Wait, do a video in Spanish? That sounds if you have time. Oh yeah, I planned on doing that. I was gonna add it to my pronunciation series. I meant to do it a long time ago, but then I had a lot of life changes, and then it kind of slipped through the cracks. But that's one of them too. The double R. Have you watched my video on the double R, Greg? You should watch that video if you haven't. I think it may help you. It's helped a lot of people. Some people they still can't get it, but it's helped a lot of people. I will say that. Dominicano, ya tú sabes, sí. Cyan, ¿qué es lo que contigo? I mean, wait, no, I didn't want to greet you that way. Cyan, yeah, man. No, mira business, man, for real. The Bunny. Mira, mi hermano, esa canción no es de Bad Bunny, esa canción es de Kia, Kazu y otro tipo. Y Bad Bunny está en el remix. So, es trap argentino y me encanta el trap argentino. Es muy bonito. Yeah, I love that song. I do love that song. It's like on repeat all the time. Ya tú sabes, ya te dijo, ya te dije. Yeah, Danilo Medina. Pero yo sé que tú no eres el Danilo Medina de verdad. Where are you going to move? Yo voy a mudarme. I'm going to go to this place called. Well, I'm still gonna be in Miami Beach, but it's like in between Miami Beach and Miami. It's like a little island in between there. It's called Treasure by the Bay or something like that. It's right by the water. Well, I guess it's right on the water. It's like literally when I look out the window, there's water. I don't know. I don't know if my uncle's Irish. I doubt it, but I don't know if he's Irish. I know my grandma told me that her great grandma was white. My grandpa told me that his dad was some kind of Native American. I mean, I have proof of that. I seen my grandpa's like dad's side of the family, I've seen them. They're Native American, but he's something else too. So I want to do that test and see everything. Gaby, ¿qué es lo que contigo? Gracias por acompañarnos. Pa- pero tú naciste en USA, ¿verdad? Oh, Harlem, sí, tú estás hablando con Harlem. Sí, que está bien. Tato. Carlos de Pollo, sí, tú sabes. You can tell where in Africa my family DNA comes from. I don't care. I am New World all day. Greg, my dad did a DNA test, and we have a lot of Nigeria. He had like 1% Italian, 1% something else, and then a whole bunch of Nigerian and other stuff. I gotta ask him again. I can share the results with you guys, but I want to do it for myself too. ¿Quién no lleva acento dominicano en completo? 100 people. Live with TV, if you're flying with Dominican, they talk to you. There's some buena gente. Live with TV? ¿Qué es Live with TV? ¿De qué tú estás hablando? It would be so cool if you do that 23 doesn't really help you share. Oh, see, yeah, if I do the test, I'm going to share my results. That was my reason for doing it. I want to share my results because I had that video that I used to be Puerto Rican video, and I was like, it would be really cool to get the truth on just like everything that I am. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna love Spanish, so it doesn't matter. But I want to know because I'm curious. My ex-wife, she actually found her dad through that. She hadn't met him for like 27 years, and she after doing that thing. So, if I can meet family, that would be pretty cool. Elise, gracias, gracias. Ahora yo sé que tú no eres el presidente Danilo Medina porque Danilo Medina no dice mamá huevo. Do Cubans use usted in speech? I mean, yes. Everybody uses usted. Um, do they use it a lot? I haven't heard them use it. But I use it with them a lot. Like when I'm on my flights, I try to be very polite and use usted like all the time. I go back and I learned Spanish from high school, college, and my own studies, but I've always struggled with understanding spoken Spanish due to some vocab I don't know. ¿Qué debo hacer? Okay, so actually, if you have a good experience, learning it the basic way, then the best way to get out of not understanding it is to communicate more and more. So you're gonna be lost for a little bit, but the more you communicate, the better you'll get. That's really the only remedy, not the only. Let's okay, so do that and then also study vocab from different places. Because I'm thinking that maybe you learned in school vocab from Spain. I have a book. It's called Mastering the Spanish Vocabulary. It has Spain terms, but then it also has Latin American terms. So what you should do is find you a book with Latin American terms. That way you're not so lost because like Spain, they just talk a little different sometimes. For example, coche and versus carro. We say carro, they say coche. But it's a lot more than that. Yeah. I'm not sure what that means, Zion. Me no business, girl, you know. Alright, me no care. I'm just kidding. Todo tranqui. Tratando de resolver la delincuencia. Eso es lo que tú estás haciendo, Dani Medina. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know my heritage. You can find out in the DNA test. Neon 14. Okay, hold on. I don't want to hear this music. I want to hear some more bachata. Shit. Y estoy de vuelta. Ok, bueno, déjame seguir con los comentarios. I'm so confused. Koshan. Is that it? Koshan. ¿Qué es lo que, mano? No one's heard of Afro Latinos before? What do you mean? Oh, tú eres afro latino de Colombia. Mi primo también es colombiano americano, pero también es afro latino. Luis, ¿qué es lo que, mano? When did I start learning Spanish? 13 years ago, when I was 13 years old. Maybe a little bit before then. It's all a blur now. I don't know. I've always been interested in it, but when did I start really learning? I'll say 13. But like, I stole my uncle's CD when I was 10. I used to always be singing this song called Enséñame by Bobby Pulido. It's like one of the first Spanish songs that I heard. And my mom used to have this song, well, this CD by Selena that I used to listen to too. But when I learned it, like when I knew what I was saying, I was 13. Activo, a lo que tú dices. ¿Qué pienso yo del acento mexicano? A mí me gusta, a mí me gusta. A mí es, no sé cómo explicarlo. Hablan diferente, pero cuando yo empecé a aprender español, yo estaba alrededor de muchos mexicanos, así que yo estoy acostumbrado a ese acento. Pero, tú sabes, me cuesta escuchar a algunas personas del campo. Del campo, no sé si son de Michoacán o de dónde son, pero some of them, they be like mumbling, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're saying. Like, I used to work at this factory for like 4 months, and one of the guys was from DF, like the Distrito Federal, and another guy was from Michoacan, and I always understood the guy from DF, but I couldn't understand the Michoacan guy. I mean, sometimes I could. Like, towards the end, I got used to his way of talking, but before, when I first got there, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. When you are trying to learn Spanish, what do you advise to learn first? Beauty Academy, I need a better, can you reformat the question, please? Mira, yo quisiera mudarme para RD, Danilo. Pero lo que pasa es que tengo hijas aquí en los Estados Unidos, así que no puedo dejarlas aquí. Yo tengo que estar aquí en los Estados Unidos, por si acaso. So, si ellas se mudan conmigo, podemos hacerlo. Pero si no, me quedo acá. Pero yo quisiera visitar, quisiera conocer RD y tú sabes. Lo que yo quiero hacer es bailar bachata en la calle. Eso es lo que quiero hacer yo en RD. ¿Es posible vivir y trabajar en Miami sin saber hablar español? La gente habla más inglés o español, en tu opinión. Pues según dice la gente, Miami es 95% español. So like even when I'm out and about, people will assume that I speak Spanish and they'll come to me talking Spanish. Even though I don't like look quote unquote Hispanic, they still will do it. So sí, tú puedes trabajar aquí si tú sabes inglés porque estamos aquí en los Estados Unidos, pero yo creo que hay más oportunidades para ti si tú hablas español, porque pues así es, estamos en Miami, tú sabes. What's the best way to learn Dominican Spanish? The best way to learn Dominican Spanish would be to watch. Oh, this is my song. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, can't sing right now. The best way to learn is to watch interviews. To oh, have you go to my website? Go to my website. It teaches you Dominican slang. Like I have my last post that I did, which was like in January. I know I gotta update it way more than that, but I just been doing videos and not so much blogs anymore. But on my website, bilingueblogs.blogspot.com, you can see where it says, I forgot the title of it, but it's pretty much giving you all these sites for Caribbean slang. You can learn it there. It'll teach you a lot of Dominican phrases, a lot of Dominican words and stuff like that on that last one. Just go down to the Dominican section where I give like 6 websites for how to do it. What kind of routine did I learn when I first started? I would study a piece of grammar and study a category of vocab, like pair them together and do stuff like that. And then I was always singing something in Spanish. I was always watching Spanish shows. I pretty much cut English out of my life as much as I could. I did not want to be involved with English at that point when I was learning Spanish. So I did less and less English and more Spanish, and then it just stuck with me, honestly. But specifically, yeah, I would just get a grammar book. I had a grammar book, and I had a vocab book, and I would, learn something with grammar, and then I would write sentences using that grammar with the vocabulary that I was studying. So let's say that I was studying tools, right? For vocabulary, I was studying tools, and then I was studying the present tense. Write sentences about tools and the present tense, if that makes sense. And of course, everything wasn't perfect in the beginning. I would make a lot of mistakes. Oh, I also had a girl that I was like crazy about, and she was learning Spanish too. So me and her would write love notes back and forth to each other in Spanish. So stuff like that. Having somebody to communicate with helps. Even if it's not perfect, you're still trying, and you learn as you go. Harlem, ¿por qué a ti no te gustan los acentos mexicanos? De los mexicanos. Zion, this is like your 3rd time being here, and your boy has not come back for you. Why not? Did you break his heart? How did you learn so many Dominican phrases and words incorporated in your speech every day? Dembo taught me a lot of stuff to use every day. Like, for example, I want to say I'm at home chilling, yo estoy en la casa rulay, estamos aquí rulay, or rulín, whatever one, I don't know, instead of saying, I don't know, I have a lot of things to do, tengo muchas cosas que hacer, tengo pila de cosas que hacer, right? So like, stuff like that, just hearing them use it in context, and then trying to either guess what it means in context or looking it up. But the interviews helped a lot too. You want to speak the Spanish in a Colombian accent. There's like 9 different accents in Colombia, so I'm not sure which one you would want to learn. Have your pick. You just gotta make sure that you're doing the right reading. Because what you don't want to do. I mean, you can if you want. You can mix all the regions if you want, but it would just sound a little weird. I like the Paisa accent because my uncle's Paisa, so I like the Paisa accent from Colombia the best. Ponga algo nuevo ¿De qué tú estás hablando? ¿Un video o la música, Danilo? Está bien. Dominique, ¿qué es lo que es contigo? Hace mucho tiempo que no te hablo. ¿Cómo tú estás, chica? I got nothing but A's in Spanish. You know what I got in Spanish? I got C's because I'm like, I'm not doing this homework. I know this stuff already. But don't follow my example. Do your homework, guys. The first you have to learn. ¿Qué es lo que dime? A ver, no tengo cuarto, estoy alto. Quiero beber romo. Ay, qué humo. No, that's not the first. Tienen que aprender otras frases. ¿Qué es lo que dime? A ver, sí, no tengo cuarto. No, no, no. Tienen que decir que yo tengo mucho cuarto. Yo tengo, ¿cómo se dice? La papeleta. Lo verdadero producto. Oye, di que dime a ver. Selena sing La Bamba? What? What? No, no, it's not called La Bamba. La Bamba is Richie Valens. She sung Itty Bitty Bamba. Elvis Martinez, a mí me gusta, a mí me gusta. I try to listen to Bad Bunny, but when I look at the lyrics and realize I'm singing some inappropriate lyrics. Yeah, Bad Bunny, he said on Don Francisco, it's a show, Don Francisco, he said you have to talk bad, you gotta talk dirty. So, hope you know that. If you're singing Bad Bunny or pretty much any trap artist, then you're gonna be saying a lot of bad words. That's just how it works. Portia, the first Spanish song I heard was Por un Beso. That's the first bachata that I heard. And I fell in love with bachata after that. I was like, what? And then I heard Obsession. No, actually, yeah, Por un Beso was the first one that I heard. Even though Obsession was más vieja que esa canción. So I heard Obsession and I fell in love with it even more. And I'm like, whoa, bachata is like R&B but in Spanish. So yeah, that's when I decided that I wanted to sing bachata. But I didn't start doing bachata until I was like 21 years old. And I first heard that when I was like 14, 13. Esas son las palabras que usan los chopos de aquí. Exacto. Él lo sabe, él lo sabe. Lo que, like, the thing about Dominican Spanish, a lot of people think that the slang is used by everybody. That's a really good point, Danilo Medina. Everybody thinks that everybody talks like the same slang. It's not the case. What everybody does in the Dominican is they'll talk with that accent. Tú sabes, como yo estoy hablando ahora mismo, en vez de decir yo estoy hablando ahora mismo, yo digo yo estoy hablando ahora mismo. That's how people will talk. That's not slang, that's just a dialect. When you start throwing slang words in there, then it gets a little bit different. There are some words that are strictly Dominican though, like that maybe anybody will use. For example, instead of saying cabeza, they might say caco. Caco is like a head. It's really casco, but they say caco. So, but it just means your head as opposed to cabeza. I've been told I sound like a Mexican gangster. That's funny. Yeah, Greg, Spanish is so beautiful to me. That's why I like it over English. I love Miami because I don't have to speak English. I can speak Spanish all the time. Sandy, can you do more videos with just teaching more Dominican Spanish? I want to be able to communicate with my family. Sandy, actually, now that I finished my Cuban video, which I'm not too happy with my Cuban video, I wanted it to be way more special than that. But I was like, it's taking too long to make this video. So I finally put it out. I'm gonna start going over the slang, the Caribbean slang. I may do more accent videos. Like my neighbor is Argentinian, so I'm gonna do a video with him. I have Venezuelan coworkers. I'm gonna do videos with them. I have Ecuadorian coworkers. I'm gonna do videos with them. But as far as slang goes, I'm gonna be doing Dominican slang and Puerto Rican slang and maybe with Cuban slang with some of my friends. So you'll see a lot more Dominican Spanish videos shortly. So yeah, I like watching cartoons in Spanish like Simba and the Lion King. That's what's up, man. I like to watch anything in Spanish. I like to watch Sin Noticias. Es un noticiero. I like that one. La mejor manera de aprender a hablar dominicano es vivir allá. Sí, no, tú tienes razón, pero muchos no tienen cuarto para, tú sabes, mudarse y salir de su país y vivir en la República Dominicana. Así que pueden hacer lo que hice yo, porque mi primera vez en la República Dominicana fue hace un mes. Yo fui a Punta Cana hace un mes. Mi primera vez, pero yo ya estaba hablando como dominicano, tú sabes. you speak Spanish, I can only pick up a word or two. That means that you have to just practice your Spanish comprehension, or maybe you just don't know enough Spanish yet to understand me, and that's fine. It'll come with time. You just have to not give up, though. I write to my Central American friends in Spanish. That's what's up, man. Do you use like speaky.com or like HelloTalk or any apps? You can get a lot of friends that way and just, exchange languages. Si tú no sabes de dónde yo soy, no de Dominicana. Por WhatsApp se aprende by WhatsApp by myself. Oh, sí, eso de verdad. Se puede aprender en WhatsApp también. You're talking about accents in another video, but the ones for me to understand is Mexican, Venezuela y la gente de Chile. Wait, Sergito, está diciendo que, are you saying that they're hard for you to understand? The Mexican in Venezuela and the from Chile, or are they easy for you to understand? Ahora sí no te creo, Jale. There doesn't seem to be many Dominican shows. I hear neutral Spanish and television. No, there's a lot of them you're gonna find out on YouTube. I don't watch cable TV. I watch YouTube. You have show. It's a comedy show. Boca de Piano es un show. You have A Reír con what is it? Raymond y Miguel. I think there's other shows too that they have in Dominican, and they have a lot of Dominican movies. There's a lot of Dominican movies on YouTube. Oh, did you guys know that there's like a Spanish Netflix? It's called pantalla.com. PANTAYA.com. Pantalla.com. It's cheaper than Netflix, but it's all in Spanish, and it gives you like your movies in the different regions. It doesn't have every single region, but it has a decent amount of regions for like different Spanish. I'm sorry, Zion, I had to do it. Yeah, that's what I would love to go, to dance a bachata in the Christmas times, man. It doesn't really matter what time. I just want to go do it. What do I think about Spanish on Duolingo? I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't think it really teaches you the language. It's good to practice with, good as a supplement, but I don't like it. I wish I could find a crush to learn Spanish with, but no boys want me. Oh my gosh. You don't have to have a crush. You can have just a friend, somebody to talk to. But content in the grammar book will be a syllabus. That could be. It could be. I have a video talking about that. It depends on what book you get, but I mean, it could be. Some books teach you like by skill, and some teach like by like kind of like stepping stones. I like the books that teach like stepping stones, because those are better. Actually, let me ask you these questions. ¿Te gusta mirar televisión en español? Honestamente, yo no veo la televisión para ver la televisión. Yo veo, como dije antes, yo veo YouTube porque me gusta ver videocitos cortos, tú sabes, sin perder mucho tiempo, porque siempre estoy trabajando en mi proyecto y todo eso. No, yo no veo la televisión en español, pero cuando yo veía televisión, cuando era más joven, sí, en español que sí. A lot of Colombians here, paisa barranquillero. La música, bro. ¿Qué tú quieres escuchar, Danilo Medina? ¿Qué tú quieres escuchar? A playlist of current, playlist of current playlists for music in Spanish. I mean, like you talking about right now, Twan, or are you talking about like make a video about it? I actually have that I was planning on doing that. I totally forgot about Spanish music, so I can do that video like sometime soon. Pero no hay problema con eso. Sigue tratando, bro. Wait, Danilo, tú me estás hablando a mí, tú estás hablando a Harlem. You're right. Oh my gosh, yeah, his name is Bad Bunny. That's a good point. It does say Bad Bunny. So I guess that would let you know what kind of person he is, huh? When you're trying to learn Spanish, what type of vocabulary, part of speech, house, vocabulary, greetings, should you learn first? What kind of vocabulary? I mean, that's really up to you, honestly. What I think is the best to do is learn, like, I guess, common verbs first, because you need to know verbs, and then start learning, like, other stuff like household items, stuff that you come into contact with every day, because that way you can make it relate more to you. It's your world, because it doesn't make sense to learn about tools if you are a, I don't know, if you are a what doesn't use tools. If you're a Spanish teacher, it doesn't make sense to learn about tools. You want to learn how to say desk and book and all this other stuff. So make it apply to over there. You can learn to dance bachata, Rishi. It's not hard at all. It's just about counting. I would love to go to la República Dominicana para grabar video, pero es que no puedo ahora mismo. Yo siempre estoy trabajando. Una pregunta: ¿la persona que te encontraste se pensaron que era dominicano? Sí, cuando yo ando por aquí, por Miami, todos los cubanos me dicen, oh, pero tú eres de Santo Domingo. I'm like, no, yo soy de Chicago. Oh, pero tus padres son de Santo Domingo. No, yo soy de Chicago, ellos también son de Chicago. Pero siempre me hacen la misma pregunta. So, yeah, nadie cree que yo soy de los Estados Unidos. Y lo que y cada vez que digo que soy de los Estados Unidos, me dicen que mis padres tienen que ser de otro país. And I'm like, no, I'm the only one in my house that speaks Spanish. So yeah, no, everybody thinks I'm Dominican everywhere I go. I'm used to it by now. Like my coworkers, I told them specifically, I like Dominican culture, but I'm American. And then they would tag me on pictures in Instagram like, oh, mi compañero dominicano. And I'm like, bro, I'm not Dominican. So I guess they thought I was lying. And I'm like, no, I'm like dead serious. I'm not Dominican at all. So it happens all the time. Sí, a mí también me gusta la salsa y la bachata. Merengue demasiado fácil. Diego, ¿qué es lo que contigo, mano? Todo bien. Um, yeah, merengue is okay. I had to be in the mood for merengue. But cumbia, I like cumbia too. Salsa, bachata, cumbia. The Cuban video was funny. I wasn't trying to make it funny. I was just, I don't know. Just talking, I guess. Otra manera de aprender el español dominicano es asociado con dominicano. Sí, pues claro, eso es obvio, sí. Pero si no tienes la oportunidad de hablar con dominicano, es más difícil hacerlo de esa manera, ¿no? Por ejemplo, yo conocí a mi primer amigo dominicano hace un año, pero ya había estado hablando español dominicano por, no sé, 4 años antes de eso, ¿sí? Watch some videos on YouTube, dominicano hablando bachata. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love watching those videos. I'll do Puerto Rican slang videos too, Portia. I'm gonna have those on there. I have Hello Talk, but I never use it because sorry, I just read something I'm gonna come to later. But I don't know. I use WhatsApp and like Instagram, and I have so many of you guys that talk to me on there that I don't need to use Hello Talk. So then I just don't. I actually should probably delete off my phone to clear up some space. Estás hablando con alguien de origen hispano, te responden en inglés. No, me responden en español. Um, Hay algunos que me responden en inglés porque no saben que hablo español, pero después de escucharme hablar un rato, me hablan en español también. ¿Es hard for you to understand those, Sergito? Bueno, pues con tiempo vas a poder hacerlo más. I tried Hello Talk, but it didn't work for me. Oh yeah, that's what I was laughing about. Yeah, I heard that a lot of people be trying to talk about getting married or being with a girlfriend. I'm like, guys, the bad thing now is that everybody sees social media as a dating site. I'm like, come on, guys, just be chill. De Telemundo, yo conocí a una bailarina en el avión y se llama Daniela Camejo. Y ahora somos amigos, porque yo le pregunté a ella si quería estar en mi video del acento cubano. Me dijo que sí, pero nosotros estamos muy ocupados, así que no pudimos hacerlo. Pero ella nos va a enseñar la jerga cubana. So, búscala, Daniela Camejo, es una bailarina en Happy Hour. Happy Hour es un show en América TV. Pero otros artistas, no he conocido a nadie, de verdad. Yeah, Zion, I know you got you probably got a lot of boyfriends on that Hello Talk. Like that one guy that was here. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but he was hilarious. I kind of want him to come back. Not to pick on you, but just because he was funny. He kept me laughing. Doctor Nastra. Nah. Yeah, pantalla is awesome, right? I love pantalla. Si una persona tiene muchos años hablando español con un acento americano, ¿crees que sería posible quitárselo? Sí, claro que sí. Yo creo que sí. Es mental, es algo mental. Por ejemplo, cuando yo empecé a hablar inglés, a hablar español, yo hablaba con acento neutro por 7 años. Después de eso, yo aprendí el español puertorriqueño y hablaba así por, no sé, más o menos un año y medio. Un año y medio. Y después empecé a hablar como dominicano. Yo cambié mi acento un par de veces. Si tú aprendiste con acento americano, tú puedes cambiar tu acento con práctica. Tú tienes que practicar la pronunciación diariamente, de verdad. You have to ignore those on how to talk. I tried to find. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, find girls to talk to. They won't want to marry you. Or maybe they will. I don't know. But hopefully they won't. Thankfully, I found your channel and so my skills won't be limited. Yeah, Greg, I really hope to help you out, a lot more, man. Like I said, I have so much ideas. What it comes down to now, and that's why I love my job, is because it gives me time to work on stuff. But now that I'm working on a series for you guys, and then I'm learning Portuguese, and I'm trying to get another pronunciation series out there for those who are learning English from Spanish. It's so much to edit, so you just have to give me time to edit the videos and put them up. But I am thinking about you guys, and I am putting up a lot of content to keep you guys learning, because it's really important. And that's why I'm starting my podcast too, so you guys can work on your comprehension and stuff like that. O con alguien te responde en inglés. Oh, sí, ya contesté esa pregunta. Yo, you so dope. I hate it talk. Me in school, my parents tried to teach us growing up, but tú sabes, mira, sound that's how it is sometimes. My cousin, he's Colombian and black. His dad speaks perfect Spanish. His older sister speaks perfect Spanish, but he chose not to learn Spanish. His mom, she's 100% black like me, but she speaks perfect Spanish. But my cousin, conflict of, I don't know whether to be American or Latino, so he chose to be American and not speak Spanish, and now he regrets it. But it's never too late to learn, It's never too late to learn, especially with your family. Talk with them. Talk with them as much as you can. That's one thing that you have that I didn't have. So, talk to them. Elise, ¿qué tú quieres que yo cante? ¿Qué tú quieres que yo cante? This is great. Learning Spanish tips while cooking. Yeah, the last time I did my the live video, I was cooking something. I think I was cooking arepas, right? I don't remember. I was cooking arepas once while talking to you guys. Pero ¿qué tú estás cocinando, Tuan? What you cooking, man? I mean, they have less people that want to learn Spanish and more Spanish speakers that want to learn. That's true. That is true, Zion. Life will no le duele de mente a esa gente. You see? You can talk to Ramon. He's offering services, and he's not trying to marry you. So you're good. When are you going to do another podcast? I have a podcast. Like I said, I'm probably going to upload it tonight. What happened is there's this app. This app called, I think it's called Lexiconvo. I don't know. I'll talk about it when I'm gonna make a video about it, because she's gonna be featuring my content. So I want to help her out too. Like, she helped me out by featuring my content, so I want to help her out by featuring her content. So a few months back, I got the opportunity to work with this app that they have, and she wants to put my podcast on there and stuff from me on there. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more podcasts. So whatever I put on there, I'm also gonna put on my YouTube for you guys to see, in case you don't have space on your phone for that. Because I know that I don't even have space on my phone for a lot of apps. So maybe you might not have space on here, and you guys can listen to those. But thank you, Vivian, for the question. Playlist right now. I mean, there's so many songs, man. Just go to Spotify, because especially I don't know what you want to hear either. Do you want to hear bachata? You want to hear trap latino? You want to hear reggaeton? Like, I can't do a playlist right now because there's so many things. I kind of got that. This American guy was calling me baby. Oh, that's so funny. But you know what though? In Spanish though, a lot of people they'll call you like terms of endearment though, and it may not even be like romantic, you know? Like I call people mi corazón all the time, mi amor all the time, but it don't mean nothing. Like I'm not trying to say I want to get with you, you know? So, don't take it to heart so much, guys, because in Spanish that's how it works a lot of the time. Now sometimes, I mean, you'll know when somebody means it in that way, and you gotta use your judgment. A veces cuando tú no entiendes a una persona que está hablando en español, casi siempre entiendes todo. No, yo casi siempre entiendo todo, pero hay algunos cubanos que hablan como demasiado, no sé cómo explicarlo, como like, it's like everything slurred, que no puedo entender a veces. O usan palabras que no he conocido, que nunca he aprendido. Por ejemplo, el otro día alguien me dijo pomito. And I'm like, what is a pomito? And she was like, un pomito de jugo. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she pointed to like the bottle, the juice bottle. So I'm like, oh, pomito means bottle. Okay, now I know that. And instead of saying bolsa, los cubanos dicen javita, javita. So like, things like that will kind of throw me off sometimes, but I'll get it at the end of the day. Domain, ¿qué es lo que contigo, mano? ¿Ya estás allá en Colombia o no? Hey everybody, Domain's here with us. Do you guys remember him from the 2 videos where I went out dancing and when I did the interviews for who has the best Spanish accent? Say hi to Domain Sweeney, everyone. What's it called? Yes, I'm listening to bachata. I love bachata. If you guys like bachata, but you don't really like Spanish bachata, check out my brother Melvin War. He actually did the guitar on like one of my songs that was on the album last year, and he does like Drake remixes in English, and he does like kind of Spanglish bachata. So Melvin War, he's a really awesome artist. Make sure to check him out, guys. How should I respond to people saying I want to be something I'm not when I speak Spanish? Ignore 'em. Ignore 'em. If they're gonna be, ignorant or narrow-minded, then let them be narrow-minded. And the whole life, oh, he's trying to be Mexican, blah blah blah. But it's like, no, I just like Spanish. Exacto, sí. Eso es lo que estoy diciendo yo, que en español la gente habla así. Eli, ¿qué es lo que? ¿Qué tú quieres que yo cante? Tú nunca me dijiste. Not really, they want them paper. Do you listen to Dembo? Do you think it's good to learn how to speak faster? I listen to Dembo sometimes. I gotta be in the mood for it. I only listen to El Alfa and Crazy Design and sometimes El Mayor. That's about it. That's like all the Dembo I listen to. Do I think it's good to learn to speak faster? I mean, speak at your own pace. Speak at your own pace. If you can speak faster, go ahead, but you don't have to. It's not a rule in Spanish. I know a lot of Spanish speakers speak fast, but it's not a rule that you have to speak fast in Spanish. So the main thing is being understood. If you can speak clearly and still manage to speak fast, then go ahead. But if you can't be understood, then don't even try it, No point. Tonio, no problem, man. I mean, sorry, not Tonio, Tuan, no problem. I think it's awesome that you guys support the channel, and I love to see what you guys have to say and answer any questions if I can. I try to answer all your questions in videos, but I feel like the best way to answer questions is by doing lives and talking to all of you guys. So, no problem at all, man. I do what I said. Spanish speakers speak with endearment, but it's how that's what I'm saying. It just depends on who's saying it. You'll know. You'll know if they're trying to get at you or not. But you can just block them. I only have my WhatsApp to the ones. See, that's smart. Yeah, giving your WhatsApp to the people that you know are not on crazy stuff. How should I respond to people saying I want to be something I'm not when I speak Spanish? Don't, they're beneath you. Yeah, that's the right idea, Domain. For real, don't even stoop to their level. Can you do another listening test with questions? What do you mean? Like you talking about my proficiency test? Or you talking about like hold on? Here's well, I'll let you know what I was thinking, Kiki. I was thinking of for my podcast, having it into the ending everything. So that's kind of something that I was gonna do for you guys is listening comprehension. It wouldn't just be listening to the podcast; it'll be more of interactive listening because you will be also like answering questions about the podcast. Sorry, I like lose my thoughts a lot. I don't know if because I'm like sleepy or what, but I lose my thoughts a lot. La chica de Santiago RD. Okay. ¿De qué tú estás hablando, Harlem? Hello Talk is very helpful though, and having someone to correct you. Exactly. Hello Talk is cool. I still prefer Speaky.com. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's the first one that I had. That was just a really great experience for me. But Hello Talk is really good too. Do you recommend Duolingo? No, I don't recommend Duolingo. Only as a supplement. Only as a supplement. Gracias Danilo Medina, el presidente de la República Dominicana. Yo siempre escucho un podcast hablando de la política y todo allá en la República Dominicana. Y yo siempre te escucho hablando. Ricky, me fui. Bueno, ok, nos vemos, mano. Que pase una buena noche. Gracias por acompañarnos por el tiempo que estuviste aquí. Ah, Val, ¿qué es lo que contigo? ¿Todo bien? I've been learning Spanish now for about 6 months. I can't get past translating everything to and from English. How do you get past that? Well, you're fairly new to Spanish, so you're going to be at that stage for a while, possibly. Nothing wrong with it. It's just eventually you want to get rid of it. But I mean, of course, in the beginning, you have to do it. Even some of the homework assignments that I have for my students, I have them translate stuff. In the video that you guys are going to see in a couple of days, where about nouns and adjective placement for sentence structure, you'll see that I'll have you translate some stuff from English to Spanish. So it's something that you have to do because you don't know Spanish yet, But once you do know more and more Spanish, then that's when you want to stop translating. So that's when you can look up your words in, your definitions in Spanish as opposed to looking them up in English and things like that. But don't trip about it right now. You're fairly new, so don't even trip about it. I love how it sounds too. It sounds so beautiful. CJ Mendoza, buenas noches, ¿qué es lo que contigo? CJ Mendoza, yo siempre pienso en mi primo cuando yo veo tu nombre, porque mi nombre se llama Jomar Mendoza, so I think it's him, but it's not, because you're CJ, so like, oh, I was so confused for a minute. I'm going to Cuba in a week. I'm from an island country and interact with 1 or 2 Cubans. How should I go about practicing my Spanish there? Habla con todo el mundo. Talk to everybody. Well, actually, no, don't talk to everybody. If they look sketchy, don't talk to them. Because you get some sketchy people. But, talk as much Spanish as you can. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what answer you were expecting it. K double O? K double zero? But the more you practice, the better you'll get. It's literally as simple as it is. There's no quick fix for Spanish. You think he's not coming back? I don't know. I don't think he's coming back either. Zion, sorry, that was to you. I definitely worked out learning when I was younger. I'm encouraging my grandchildren to learn. You have grandchildren? You look younger. Podcast would be great. Yes. So I would. Cualquier cosa que te quiera preguntarme, tírame a tus órdenes if you want to know. Cool. Gomez have called me Papi, and I thought that meant Daddy, and it was. That's funny. No, Papi's just a term, man. It's just a term. They ain't trying to get with you. It's just Papi. Like my uncle called me Papi all the time. My roommate, we had some people. We went to the Home Depot to get some workers for us when we're moving in here to move our furniture, and he would be like, "Yo, Papi, you want to help me with this?" Like he would talk to them like that because I guess he understands that it doesn't mean anything like Daddy. It's kind of like saying bro, in a way, you know. I mean, people say it all the time. Papi, papo. It's nothing bad. I say primo. I say primo, or what else do I say? Loco. Que lo que loco. When I started being around Latinos more, I noticed they were super affectionate and used a lot of endearing words. I wasn't used to it coming up. Yeah, when I first started working here at my job, you know how people like, will greet you with the little kiss on the cheek or whatever? That's how all of my Latino coworkers do, and now it's like I'm used to it. So that's how I get like everybody. And then I get people that are from the United States, and they look at me weird, like, why is he doing this? And I'm like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I'm just so used to it. So yeah, they're very affectionate people. I think that's why I like the culture too. They're affectionate towards strangers and for their family. Like, you won't find a lot of Latinos putting their family members in nursing homes. I hate that about American culture, that we think it's okay to put our people that, raised us in nursing homes. Never okay. My gold, bake Dominican like mom. Wait, what? What? Hold on. So, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm not really sure what the beginning of your message says, but I think the end of it, I get it. Every week, watch your video. You're an amazing teacher. Okay. I'm not 100% what you're saying there, Brandon, but thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate you, supporting the channel. I told them in North America, speaking very affectionately, especially when you have a girlfriend. Right, right. My ex used to get so mad at me for stuff like that, like saying mi amor and stuff like that. I'm like, it's not like she's mi amor, you're my mi amor, But yeah, Americans don't seem to understand the Latino culture in that sense, or North Americans, I would say. Hablando de romance, ¿cómo es la escena de dating allí? Las chicas son coquetas. En Miami, estás hablando de Miami. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know how to pronounce that. Pero la chica, no sé, I don't know. Porque yo no estoy buscando nada con nadie, so I don't know how nobody is really. Thanks so much for all of your videos and listening to you on the way to work or whatever. Hey, thank you for listening to me. Thanks for watching the videos. I do it for you guys. At first, it started out for something that was just fun. Like, I didn't really have anyone to talk to in Spanish, so I'm like, well, let me just talk on YouTube, and that's it. But seeing that I can help people, I was like, well, let me really do this and help people out. So, I really appreciate, everybody that checks on my videos or that leaves a comment. That's why I reply to every single comment. If I haven't replied to your comment yet, I'm getting to it. I get so many comments, like so many, you guys wouldn't even believe it. So I have to do it on a schedule. So I'll get to them in time. Hopi Johnson, ¿qué es lo que contigo? How are you? ¿Todo bien? Nikes 4444. Todo bien conmigo, hermano. ¿Cómo estás todo contigo? Soy puertorriqueño y tú eres muy bueno en el español. Me encantan tus videos. Gracias. ¿Ese Ilan? ¿Ilan es tu nombre? No sé. No sé cómo pronunciar tu nombre, pero muchas gracias. A mí me encanta hacer los videos y todo eso, de verdad. Muchas gracias por apoyar eso. Te lo agradezco. I seem more serious today. I don't know. I don't know. Probably because, well, here's what happened, Kiki. I took a nap. I took a really long nap today. I don't take naps, so it really threw me off. Like, it really threw me off. So maybe that's why I seem more serious today. And my throat kind of hurts a little bit. I don't prefer Duolingo. I don't really prefer any app so far. The app that I'm gonna be on, Lexiconvo, that app is gonna be kind of like similar to my style of teaching. So that's why I agreed to put my content on there. So if I had to recommend any app, it will be that app, because it's more based off of not just Spanish or just the basics, but it's kind of more interactive, and it wants to keep you interested in learning Spanish. So once I found that out about the creator of the site, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely down to participate in your app. So Lexiconvo, I don't know how to put a link for it to you guys. Well, I'll talk about it in a video, so you guys will all be exposed to it. But yeah, Duolingo is good when you want to learn how to say quiero la manzana. Exactly. It's good for basic stuff. It's good for supplementary practice. That's about it. Busu para aprender más lenguaje. Puede ser. Busu, I don't know what that is, but you guys can check out Busu. Let me know what you think about it. Get a Dominican friend. That's the best app, better than Duolingo. That is true. Talking with people is way better than any app. I really want to work on political speeches and news commentary. Pues tú sabes lo que tú tienes que hacer, Kiki. Tú tienes que ver los noticieros y ver los programas de los políticos y todo eso. Tú sabes, así puedes mejorar tu conocimiento de todo eso allá. Bro, that feeling when I finally know how to roll my R's was the best feeling. Arroz, carro, perro. That's awesome. I remember when I learned how to roll my R's. Like, it's crazy to think that I had to learn to roll my R's. Like, I don't know, right now it's so much second nature that like it's just crazy I had to learn some things, you know? Like, I don't know, it's crazy. What? 5 grandchildren? You don't look like you have grandchildren. I have 3 okay, I'm just kidding. I don't have any grandchildren. My kids are 2, 3, and 4. That's awesome that you got pantalla. All you get Dex, but it's all in Spanish. Go to pantalla.com. PANTAYA.com. Pantalla.com. It's like Netflix, but it's in Spanish. But Portia, I don't know. I don't know what movie you're interested in, you know? There's scary movies, there's funny movies. I love comedy movies. Comedy is such a good way to know that you know Spanish, because if you can understand, like, you know, el doble sentido, double meaning, then you know that you're good, you know? I have children. Oxified, is that how you say it? Oxified? Yeah, I have children. I have 3 daughters. And for the first 2 years, I only spoke to them in Spanish. But then I got divorced, and I didn't live with them anymore. So no more Spanish. So when they get older, if they want to learn, of course I'll teach them. But I'm not going to force them to do anything, you know? Es fácil para tener una mujer hispana en Miami, or they're hard to get. Por ejemplo, they only would take other Hispanics or white guys. I mean, no. I don't know. Yo no estoy buscando a nadie. Yo no quiero novia, no quiero nada. Así que no sé. No sé, honestamente. I don't know, you know. But I imagine it wouldn't be so hard to get somebody. I would imagine it wouldn't be so hard to get someone. I don't know. It all depends on your personality, you know. Everybody. I mean, I'm sure there's some that prefer to have a Hispanic guy, but I don't think I'm Hispanic anyways from hearing me talk. So I don't think it would be a problem for me if I did want to get a Hispanic girl. But I like how it allows you and them to correct your sentences. Speaky also, well, Zion Speaky also allows you to correct these sentences. It puts it in green. You when you do the messenger, you'll type it in, you'll make a mistake, so they'll put your sentence in red and then their sentence in green for you. So it's probably the same thing, but I don't think it translates though. So that's a good feature to have for your site. Yeah, Duolingo sucks. I think they're just trying to make money on Duolingo. I don't think they're really driven like towards helping people really learn languages. I think they want to say kind of like Rosetta Stone. I don't think Rosetta Stone really teaches you how to learn a language. I don't know. That's why I'm being very cautious with my course. I don't want it to be like those other courses where it's like, I promise that you'll learn Spanish, but then you don't really learn Spanish. But you also have to know that if you're learning a language, I'm telling you, 80% of it depends on you. So like when you have a teacher or you have an app or a book, they give you, 20% of what you need, but the rest of it, you understanding it is gonna come from your hard work, you know? I mean, of course, a teacher can explain it to you. If you have any questions, that's a no-brainer. But as far as putting it all together, it's all gonna come from your hard work. I mean, that's how I learned, That's why I didn't really do my homework in school, because like the homework wasn't really that helpful. It was, I don't know, really simple stuff. But I would still learn because I would go outside in the real world and apply this stuff as opposed to writing a essay about something that I don't care about, you know? Manzana, that's funny. Memorize is the better app. I never heard of that one. Mira, tú no tienes que hablar mucho español para conseguir trabajo aquí, pero yo creo que es preferible. Si tú hablas español, yo creo que tienes más oportunidades para conseguir trabajo aquí en Miami. If you speak Spanish, I think you have a better opportunity to get a job here. Um, like I can't think of anywhere that I've went where there's person hasn't spoken Spanish yet. Doesn't mean you have to, but I think it's preferred. Have you heard of nearly extinct dialect of Spanish in the Philippines called Castilian? Yes, I had a few Filipino co-workers, and they told me about the Spanish there. Even their president speaks Spanish. Ilan. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was two L's or I and L. That's why I was confused about how to pronounce her name. Ilan. Arriba el América. ¿Cuál es tu comida preferida? Mi comida favorita es la pizza. Solía ser nachos, pero ahora es la pizza. Me encanta la pisita. Yeah, Hello Talk is filled with purrs. You know, you just gotta swim through them. Because there's still good quality people to talk to. If you try to talk to people that are of the same sex as you, then you most likely will have a better experience than talking to the opposite sex because they get confused and think you're in love with them or something. How do you feel when you had your first Spanish come and realize that you weren't fluent? I wait when I realized that I wasn't. Oh, that I realized that I was fluent. I read that wrong. When I realized that I was fluent, I don't remember. I've had so many conversations, and I was talking Spanish before I was fluent, like for so long that I didn't even realize that I was fluent when I was fluent. So I don't know. I want just want to learn the vocabulary. Wait, Kiki, are you saying you do want to learn the vocabulary? Y no, no, yo no estoy buscando novia, estoy buscando nadie. Yo estoy buscando pareja de baile, una compañera de baile de bachata, eso es lo que estoy buscando yo. Una pastelería, ellos hablan inglés y español. Sí, sí tienes razón. I'm so confused. Nike, did you just donate? If you did, thank you. I'm not sure. I just see a price thing here. If you donated, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's great. That's awesome. Because I'm definitely gonna buy a new camera for this channel. So I heard when I was with the main filming for the two videos that we did, I have a little camcorder, and he was telling me that I need to upgrade. And I'm like, okay, maybe you're right. So I'm gonna get a new camera for this channel soon, so that my vlogs can be clear and my videos can be better quality. And I'm gonna get one of those clip-on microphones so that it's better to hear me and stuff like that. They're Korean, but it's easier for me to understand them compared to native. Oh, I didn't know they were Korean and Filipino in the wait, who's Korean in the Philippines that speaks Spanish? How are they Korean? Wouldn't they be Filipino? Is it possible to learn two languages at the same time, or would you recommend focusing on lovers? Asking the wrong guy about that. I don't know. I mean, in theory, I think yeah, you can learn two languages at the same time. I think you can. It's just like, in high school, we take multiple classes. We have math class, then Spanish class, then whatever. Yeah, multiple classes. So your brain is capable of doing a lot of stuff. So I don't think it's impossible to do so. You just really have to separate your time that you dedicate to them. Good question. Actually, that sounds really fun. Maybe I can learn Italian and Portuguese at the same time. No, you're really right about that, Risha. It is like a muscle. It's a powerful weapon. Focus on one language at a time. I mean, you could do that too, but I think you can learn multiple languages at once. I guess the blacks or white Americans in Miami have to speak Spanish. Comida favorita latina, arepas. No, no, no. Eso es muy difícil. Ok, so cuando yo estoy en casa, yo hago mangú, pero mi mangú no sabe al mangú auténtico. Yo fui a un club llamado el Club Típico Dominicano. I love this group. Aventura is my favorite group. Anyways, um, I love it. It's taking everything in me to not like sing and dance right now. Um, what was I saying though? Oh, mi comida favorita latina. So yeah, I went to Club Típico Dominicano aquí en Miami y probé el mangú de ellos y fue muy rico, como riquísimo y me enamoré de su mangú. I loved it. So yeah, it's in between mangú, mofongo, and arroz puertorriqueño. Those are my three favorites. But I love to make arepas like as a snack because it's easy. Just flour, milk, water, maybe some salt, some cheese, and I'm good. How do you work on your pronunciation? I have a pronunciation series on my page that teaches you your pronunciation. Once you learn those, then if you really want to work on your pronunciation, read out loud in Spanish. Read out loud in Spanish because it's going to help you to sound out the words the way that they should be said. That's how you work on your pronunciation. Also, talk to natives, like somebody who has a teaching spirit, who would be available to help you, to correct you when you're pronouncing something bad. But and listen, well, and also listening to Spanish speakers too. For the first 3 years, like when I was 10 until I was 13, before I started learning Spanish, I would always watch Telemundo and Univision, and I would hear them pronounce stuff. So then when it came to me pronouncing stuff in Spanish, it was like a no-brainer. I knew it because I heard it so much, even though I didn't know what they were saying. Oh, and sing along with songs. Singing along with songs, it's more drawn out. It's not unless you're singing I can't spot. I can't talk. Unless it's a really fast rap song. If it's like a song where you can sing with it, it's gonna be slower. It's gonna be drawn out, and you'll be able to pronounce it better. You're trying to learn Spanish, but I'm trying to learn how to speak Spanish. Looking for anything that helps. Well, my whole page, my whole Bilingüe Blogs YouTube, this channel here, check out my videos. I have so many videos. Like, I can't give you everything here because I have so many videos. I don't know what they're all titled, but browse my channel, and I give you tips about how I learned Spanish or how you can learn Spanish on your own. Those are two specific videos that I think people really like a lot. So check those out if you're looking to learn Spanish. DP, thank you for your donation, man. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. Wow, I didn't know you guys could donate on here, like on my live, but I really, really appreciate it. Like, that's really awesome. That's really awesome, you guys, and I'm really glad that I can help you and like inspire you guys to keep learning. One language will always get more attention. I just Spanish. I feel like too much. In Koreano vlogs are Korean, they live in Korea. Wait, I'm so confused. I thought you were talking to me about Filipino Spanish, and then you went to Korean Spanish. I'm so confused. I need you to explain a little bit. El mangú sin aguacate. No, yo nunca he comido aguacate y yo nunca lo quiero comer. Oh, hoy yo probé coco por primera vez y no me gustó nada. No es dulce ni nada, no me gustó nada. Aprende creol. Vi que hay muchos haitianos por allá también. Yo aprendí un poco de creol cuando yo fui a Haití. Como por ejemplo, como oye, how did I order my breakfast? Me tajo men de omelette fromage. Right? That's Creole. I know a little bit of Creole. And I can learn it. It's really easy. So I'm like, well, I'll come back to it if I go back to Haiti. I'll just go back to it and learn it again. It's not hard. Solo culero. ¿De qué tú estás hablando? DP, are you only gonna donate? Are you gonna talk, man? I didn't even know you were here. But like I said, I appreciate you for the donation. I that's awesome. I was not expecting that at all. Amanda, ¿qué es lo que contigo? It's awesome that you're doing that. I think tu español se está mejorando muchísimo. Pero sí, para mejorar tu pronunciación debes hacer eso. Debes hacer lo que tú estás haciendo, leyendo los comentarios en voz alta. Eso te va a ayudar muchísimo. So yeah, keep it up. How do you learn the conjugation of verbs in Spanish by writing or speaking? Both. Application. How you learn anything? By application. So reading, writing, speaking. That's how you're gonna become well-rounded in the language. I would say that first maybe you should start off by writing it or reading about how it works and then writing it and then speaking it in that order. But it doesn't have to be that order. I just think that's how I learned. I just used my grammar book first, learned how it worked. Then I would, write sentences or whatever, and then I would speak it out loud. That's how I did it. Mango con aguacate y carne. No, no, no. Mango con carne. Con tengo el mangocito, ¿no? El mangocito con huevo, con queso frito y con salchicha de pavo en vez de salami, porque a mí no me gusta el salami. Harlem, you're funny. What do you think of Spain Spanish? I mean, I'm not a huge. Okay, I think people think I don't like Spain Spanish. It's not that I don't like Spanish. I just hate the school system. How they only teach you Spain Spanish as if it was the only thing that there was to speak. And then when you send students out into the real world and they try to use Spain Spanish, it doesn't work. So I like Spain Spanish as a dialect of itself, but I don't like it being taught to students only, if that makes sense. Am I not doing private lessons anymore? I'm doing private lessons. I probably didn't see your email. I get so many emails. It's really hard, like, to, I guess, respond to everybody in a timely manner and respond to everybody in general because I get so much. So I try not to let anyone slip through the cracks. And then, like, every month I go through my email to make sure that nobody slipped through the cracks. And if they did, then I respond to them, of course. So I'm sorry that you didn't get a response yet. But my lessons are $15 an hour. I'll look for your email today, and I'll respond to it. I'm so sorry about that, sweetie pies. I feel like I'm at a good intermediate level when I read or write, but then when I have a conversation, I blank on how to say anything. Any advice? Miami, you're in Miami? Are you still in Miami? What's a good place to go dancing around here? I go to Cuba Ocho all the time. But anyways, what I think you should do, if you're talking in a conversation, first of all, do you understand them? Like, do you understand what the person is saying? If you do, then just take your time formulating a response. So don't rush into it, don't shut down, but really just think about what the person said, and then take your time really responding to what they say. It's okay to start off slow. You don't have to be a pro when you're learning, especially if you're intermediate. I mean, they'll understand. They know that you're not native in Spanish. It's okay. But yeah, just don't give up on it. Adrián, ¿cómo tú estás? ¿Todo bien conmigo? That's a good idea too. Good point, Kiki. Yeah, Tiffany. Kiki is saying that you should record yourself talking about different topics. I definitely agree with that. When I first did this is not my first YouTube channel. I have another YouTube channel that I forgot to delete, and I was just talking on there. I was talking, and I think I give a few tips about how to learn Spanish too. But I was talking for a little bit. Actually, that's my most popular video here. It's me just talking Spanish, and that was before I decided to help anybody. I just wanted to talk, and I kind of wanted to get evaluated to see. I knew my Spanish was really good, but I wanted to see, like, I guess how good it was and what people would say. So I posted the video on YouTube. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, get a voice recorder on your phone, and you can do that. Tips for speaking faster. I know the Dominican accent. If you want to speak faster, if you want to speak like a Dominican, then you have to pronounce everything like a Dominican. The reason Dominicans speak so fast is because they don't pronounce all the syllables. So, like, there's a Dominican greeting, dame la verdadera 220. Well, I'll say it slower, so that was fast. Dame la verdadera 220. That means, like, what's really good. For a good translation in English, it's like saying what's really good. Dame la vera de los 20. But the way they say it is so fast, like dame la vera de los 20, like that fast, really. So you don't even know what I just said right now because it's really fast. But that's because they don't pronounce everything. So that's how you talk faster. Spanish is hilarious. Yeah, I make fun of it too, just because of the Z's and the C's. It cracks me up. Even though like we have that sound in English, like Thursday or myth, things like that. It just sounds funny in Spanish. I don't like it, so I make fun of it too with my friends. El español de España es demasiado. No, lo que a mí no me gusta del español de España es que muchos españoles se creen superiores a las Américas, al español de las Américas. So siempre dicen, oh no, se dice de esa manera. And I'm like, no, I speak Spanish just like you. Like, who said that your Spanish is the right Spanish? Like, I don't like that when people try to correct me in Spanish when I know that I'm still saying it right in my dialect. Like, I don't have to say it in your dialect for it to be correct. So that's one thing I don't like about Spain, Spanish. Not even Spain, Spanish, but just some people from Spain will try to do that. Fevin, que lo que? Addition to videos, YouTube videos that help me is Super Holly, how to sound like a native speaker. Yeah, Super Holly is cool. I don't see much of her videos, but she's cool. Check out her channel. Gui 76. ¿Quién es Chris? No lo conozco. Anyone in here use Bilingue? It's a pretty good site. I heard Bilingue is cool. I don't know. Spanish with Paul. I don't know who that is. No problem. I moved to Tampa last year, and on the first day they were speaking Spanish on a loudspeaker. On what loudspeaker? I'm so confused. Who's Spanish with Paul? I don't know who that is. And then this way I can listen to it. Yeah. That's awesome. And does Jamaican accent when you speak Spanish, or do you speak more with like a Spanish accent? I was always curious about how Jamaicans speak Spanish. FJF, gracias, muchas gracias por apoyar el canal y todo eso. Slip through the cracks. I don't know how to say that. I would choose to say it a different way, like se me olvida de responder. That's what I would literally say. Se me olvida responder los emails, or se me olvida, like stuff like that. I wouldn't really say slip through the cracks in Spanish. And that's what I do. Like if I don't know how to say something, I just speak around it. My issue is speaking to someone in Spanish, even if they're having trouble talking to an English speaker. Wait, speak to someone even if they're having trouble. Wait, I'm sorry, DP. What? I don't understand that. Wait, you saying that you, like, even if a Spanish speaker tries to talk English, that you're scared to talk to them in Spanish? Is that what you're saying? He taught his way of Spanish. He was a following. That's what I like. Teachers that can have fun. Risha, I like teachers that can have fun. Top 3 favorite Spanish accents. Dominican, Paisa from Colombia, Argentina. My top 3. Love those 3. Ángela. Sí, yo hablo de español un poquito. ¿De qué tú quieres que yo hable? No te tengo. Sorry, that was something. No problem. Thank you for understanding, sweetie pies. Lo aprecio. But basically, you have a different teacher. I didn't know you had a different teacher every time. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. More and more open our minds. Yeah, I wish every Spanish teacher was like that, Risha. Unfortunately, they're not. I think a lot of teachers kind of get thrown into it, or I don't know. Here's how I feel about school teaching. When you're teaching in school, I feel like you're getting paid to babysit people's kids. That's why I would never be a school teacher. I'm not babysitting nobody's grown kids. I'm not doing that. So because you do that, then you miss, like, it's hard for you to inspire people if you don't really like doing what you're doing. I don't like fighting with teenagers. I don't think I would ever like doing that. So that's why I can never be a teacher. But it's good that your teacher could, still teach well, even having after dealing with people's crap. I couldn't do it. Yeah, I don't know. That is a good point, CJ. That's a good point. They don't chart progress and it's on the same person. Because what if you have a question for the same person, or what if they have different teaching styles? That makes sense. That's something to consider. Thinking about if you want to try baseling, if you don't like them teaching using different teachers. This way, when I want to use a verb, I'll already know how to conjugate it. That that's interesting, Zion. I never thought about doing it that way. I always took it one tense at a time. But that's actually a very interesting way. I think that could actually be very helpful. Though oh, never mind, that's not for me. Yeah, regular verbs you have to just memorize. Eso, tú tienes razón. Eso, typically you have multiple teachers. Oh, that last speaker at Walmart, sí, así es. Gravity, ¿qué es lo que contigo? Sí, DP. When I went to my hometown by Chicago, and like when I left there, they weren't playing like Spanish music or nothing like that on the music at the Walgreens. But I went back the last time and they were playing like some salsa music and some reggaeton. And been getting a really big Spanish population for like a long time, but nothing was like changing like that. But they're finally like playing Spanish music. So I think it's really cool that they were doing that at the that they were talking in Spanish with the loudspeaker at the Walmart there. That's really cool. I didn't know Tampa had a lot of Spanish speakers, so that's really interesting. I guess not so interesting. It's Florida still, so it's really close to the Caribbean. So why not? Thanks for answering my question, and everyone that's giving advice. No, I moved to North Carolina. I miss dancing and getting good colada. What kind of dance you do? Like bachata? Caen por la grieta. Ah, yep. I never knew that. I never knew that, Kiki. Pero gracias por enseñarme eso. Yeah, MB is cool. I really like MB. I think it's worth it. It's 100 level mal, level de Spanish, which is not good. Y eso no está mal. Eso no está mal. Okay, yeah. So Tiffany, if you can understand it that well, then you shouldn't have a problem responding. You just have to really get out of your head. If you get out of your head, then you'll be good when it comes to speaking to Spanish speakers. Okay, guys, it's been about 2 hours, so I'm about to go. I'm about to answer a few more things, and then I'm gonna go because I gotta take a shower. I'm off tomorrow, so I gotta edit this video for you guys and post this stuff and work on Portuguese. I've seen people who only speak Spanish try to talk to someone who only speaks English at stores. They don't understand each other, but I understand them like that. Oh, that's DP. That's the best situation. I love those situations. When I used to work at a store, I was a manager of a store, and then I was an optician. I used to love when we had Spanish speakers that couldn't speak English because I would be like, slide my way in there. Hola, ¿en qué puedo ayudarle? Like it was the best feeling. I loved it because I really hate speaking English all day. A mí no me gusta hablar inglés el día entero. I do not like it. So I would always take advantage of those moments. So just if you can help out. Don't be afraid. Even if you make mistakes, at least you're trying because you know a little bit. At least you're trying, as opposed to an English speaker who can't try because they don't know nothing or anything. Ah, Spanish with Paul. That actually sounds really good. That sounds really good. It's good. Let me know after I post my sentence structure video. If my way similar to his or not. Yeah, sweetie pies. You'll learn how to add all those. It takes those. They can be difficult, but with time it'll be so easy. It's not hard at all, really. Once you know them. Spanish horror movies are dramatic. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, some of them are funny. Dramatic. I don't know. What? That's awesome that you like those dances. I love all of those dances. I went to El Patio. I don't really like dancing reggaeton. I like to sing it. I'll dance it in my room, but I don't really like dancing out like that because it's not really like a dance you can do. Well, for guys, girls, yeah, you guys can do whatever, but guys, it's like side to side. Byron, ¿cómo tú estás? Se está mejorando, so, sigue para adelante, mano, y gracias por tu apoyo y todo. Te lo agradezco, mano. Veronica on Netflix is pretty good. Who's Veronica? You don't have to answer that. I'm about to go. But as for reflexive, I find the hardest. I'm going over all that stuff soon, guys. The reflexive, the indirect, direct object pronouns. I'm going over all that stuff soon, so you guys will have an understanding of it. Because I already did the video with the uses of se, so now I have to dive in deeper to the uses of se, and those are some of the uses. So you'll see those soon. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. New videos tomorrow. Maybe if I might get the podcast up tonight. It's 20 minutes, so it's gonna take a long time to load to YouTube. So it may not be tonight, maybe tomorrow. But new videos tomorrow. Definitely the podcast, and maybe if I can finish all my editing for the Spanish sentence structure series, then I'll put that up tomorrow too. So maybe get 2 videos tomorrow. Pero buenas noches, mi gente. Gracias por acompañarme en este video live. Y bueno, pues nos vemos. Buenas noches, Jairon. ¿Se dice Jairon o Jairon? No sé cómo pronunciar tu nombre de verdad. Como por ejemplo, mi primo se llama Jomar, pero yo digo Yomar. So, ¿es it Jairo o Jairo? No sé. Actually, don't answer that right now. I'm still gotta go. All right. Nos vemos, mi gente. Jairon. Sí, eso, sí. Por eso que no sabía. Porque a veces es una J, a veces es como una Y, tú sabes, so, diferente. I will put these down here really quick. Wait, where is it at? I want to write you guys a message. They changed the format, so now I don't know how to do it here. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yep, nope, not about to figure that out right now. Okay. Buenas noches, mi gente. Nos vemos.